You can see what looks like a real New York City skyline is really photo magic. And you're going to see as we walk through this door how Hollywood and New York come together.
Yeah. I mean, we have 6th Avenue here in Queens, and now you'll see how it differs a little bit in real life.
New York is experiencing a surge in television productions as Hollywood comes to Queens in search of tax incentives, A-list talent from Broadway, as well as the architectural diversity of New York City.
Right now, in total, we have close to 450,000 square feet of studio and support space. Presently, we're the largest facility in New York City, or in the Northeast United States. HBO was kind of our first major TV client. First show didn't make it, but the next 2 shows, they did okay. One was called Sex and the City, the other was called The Sopranos.
Sometimes a production just needs to shoot in New York, and they want to be here because the talent wants to be here, because the script demands it, because the shooting demands it. And once they realized that there were world-class facilities here, it made sense to do a full production here versus shooting part in LA and then coming here to do location shooting.
The Hollywood influx is not new. In fact, there is a very rich Hollywood tradition going back to the 1920s, where Paramount Studios set up the first big studio in Queens during the silent film era. And back then you had the Marx Brothers, you had Rudolph Valentino. The Marx Brothers were making animal crackers during the day, and at night they would appear on Broadway.
When the business picked up and moved to Hollywood, they followed. And for a long time, this building was used as the Army Pictorial Center. All of the films and propaganda and training materials from 1940 through 1970 were done here.
LA is still the center for TV production, and LA was built for the entertainment industry in a way that Detroit was built for cars. However, having said that, New York has several things that LA lacks, and the most important draw at the moment is economic. The tax incentives in New York are 30% compared to 20% for LA. But beyond that, the frenetic energy of New York and the architectural diversity is a huge attraction.
We have great crews, we have great writers, we have great directors, people that want to live and work here.
I think as long as New York is a healthy, vibrant city, people want to be in New York.
We've been here a long time and we hope to be here for another 90 years. That's the goal.